morning, first grade. We are at Tuesday. This week we are taking a look at sentences. And there's a few things we need to remember about sentences. Number one, every sentence needs to begin with a capital letter. And secondly, every sentence needs to end with a punctuation mark. That's a big word. Say punctuation mark. Punctuation mark. Remember, our punctuation marks are period, question mark, and exclamation mark. Those are our three punctuation marks that we have. So let's go ahead and take a look at these first couple of sentences. In these first couple of sentences, what we want to do is we want to find capital letters and end marks. So let's take a look at sentence one. Fran likes to swim. What is the capital letter in Fran likes to swim? Well, it's of course the F at the beginning. And what does that sentence end with? It ends with a period. Let's look at number two. Where is my rock? Where is my rock? Well, the sentence starts with a capital letter, which is the letter W. Okay, there's your capital letter. And then it ends with a question mark. Right. Let's look at the third sentence. A frog has on a wig. A frog has on a wig. It starts with a capital A, and it ends with an exclamation mark. Okay, friends. Now, we're going to look down here. And what we want to do down here is to figure out, are our sentences statements, questions, or exclamations? So let's look at this first one. Kip said, quack, quack. What kind of a sentence is that? Hopefully, you can see that that is an exclamation sentence. The exclamation mark helped you out there, didn't it? Rob is in the crib. Rob is in the crib. Is there anything special about Rob being in the crib? No. Is it a question? No. Are we saying it with a whole lot of feeling? No. It just has a period. So we know that that is a statement. And let's look at this third sentence. It says, can a dog clap? Can a dog clap? What kind of a sentence do we have there? We call that a question sentence. That's a question sentence. It ends in a question mark. It starts with the word can. Okay? Can a dog clap? You could say a dog can clap. If you say a dog can clap, now we have a statement. So we turned our question into a statement. We can also change that into an exclamation mark, being really excited because we don't know that dogs really go like this and clap, do they? No. Okay, so here's what you need. You need out your Tuesday paper, please. It says Tuesday on the top. It says grammar, writing sentences. It's page number 22 at the bottom. And what we're going to do is, yep, you're right, flip it over because we have some work to do on the back side. We need to take a look at our sentences that are in pink. And what we want to do now is we want to fix those sentences. So the first one says, can you hop on the log? What kind of a sentence is that? Can you hop on the log? That is a question sentence. So what is it going to need to have at the end? It's going to need to have a question mark. So you're going to rewrite the sentence on the back side. And when you rewrite it on the back side, you're going to make sure that it still has a capital letter, space in between each of your words. Oops, I messed up. You won't mess up because you have pencil. So if you do mess up, you can erase it. Can you hop on the log? And then you need to make sure at the end that you have your question mark. Can you hop on the log? Okay. And if we look at sentence number 2, it says, It is fun to go up and down. It is fun to go up and down. We're saying that with a little bit of feeling and expression, aren't we? So what kind of a sentence is that? Is it going to be an exclamation, a statement, or a question? Yes, it is going to be an exclamation. So we know at the end here that we need to have an exclamation mark. Now, what do we remember about sentences? Sentences also need to start with a capital letter. Does this sentence start with a capital letter? No. So we need to make sure that it does start with a capital letter. That needs to be a capital I for it. So you're going to rewrite the sentence with a capital I for it and an exclamation mark. While you're doing that, I will also practice doing that on the back of my paper. It is fun to go up and down. What would you go up and down on? What would you go up and down on? Could be a swing, that's more back and forth. Up and down. Slide, maybe. Ooh, if you go to Great America, it could be that roller coaster, you know. Oh, it could be the giant drop. Boom, right? You go real fast down. Oh, and then they take you back up a little bit. You go real fast down. It could be that. It is fun to go up and down. Say that with some feeling, some expression. Okay, my friends. Now, we are going to flip to the front side of your paper. And I want to go over just one of them with you. There are 3 of them only in this section. So let's take a look at what it wants us to do. First, go ahead and put your name on your paper. Okay, my name's on my paper. Is yours on yours paper? Now, what we want to do, it says, circle the sentence that is correct in each group. We are just going to do number 1. We'll look at the grouping of sentences for number 1. The sentence itself says they can have fun here. They can have fun here. But what do we need? We need to have a capital letter and we need to have an end mark. So which of those 3 sentences there have a capital letter and an end mark? Is it the first one? Is it the second one? Or is it the third one? Capital letter and the correct end mark. Yeah, it's the first one. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to circle the first one. Notice I didn't do squiggle lines. I didn't make boxes. I didn't underline it. I circled it. And why did I circle it? Because that's what the directions told me to do. Okay, now you're going to do the exact same thing for number 2 and for number 3. Circle the sentence that is correct in each group. Okay, can Tam and John move fast? And look at the kids go. Now, remember you look at the sentence. Make sure you look at the sentence correctly because here looks like there's 2 different end marks you're going to have to choose from. Number 3, the same thing. So make sure that you're paying close attention to what the words are. When you're done with this sheet, you can go ahead and put this back in your Tuesday folder. We'll see you back here for grammar tomorrow.